All right. Good morning. Yeah. What's happening? Hello, everyone. Hello. What's happening, guys? Good to see you. Good morning. Tuesday, 14th. Good to see you. Good to be seen. Yeah. Well, slept pretty good last night. Got up early and kicking ass, taking names, as you might expect. Taking swings, anyway. Who's jumping in here first with the first comment? Let's see who it is today. And you will get the coveted nothing. The nod. Breaking the tape. Who is it? Dave Brackett. Good to see you. Andrea, you almost got it. Good to see you. Maybe it looks different on yours. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning from the Gulf of America, says Bubba Hogan. Yeah, good to see you. Good morning, Dad. What's happening? Yeah, Steve Moland is here. Good to see you guys. Paul Tarasuk, top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you. La balance of the day, Maryland. And may you use it well. That's all I know. I've done that once before. My mother knows the rest. I don't know. My grandmother was, I think, all Irish. But I think I'm half Irish. So anyway, not like everyone else who is completely, totally Irish on St. Patty's Day. Good morning, Rick. How are you? What's happening? Good to see you guys. Rocking the Summit swag today, the hat and the shirt. And we're going to talk about the Edge Live community at the end here. But first, that's what's known as an open loop. See what I'm doing here? It's all strategy, guys. Kevin Hawthorne is here. Good to see you. Damn, that coffee's hot. Getting down to it. Yeah. Whoa. Whew. Well, the ice went out night before last into yesterday morning. I did see an iceberg slide by around noon yesterday, but for the most part, she gone. So, good morning, Jess Novak. Yeah, Jess jumped into our live community yesterday, our Edge Live. You'll hear more about that at the end, and we'll get you guys up to speed. Good morning, Bill Hillstrom. What is happening? Good to see you. We got Texas in here. We got Florida a couple of times. What happened? What happened there? Lee Frisbee. We're all here. Justin, Katie, good morning. Yeah, hopefully you got. I don't know what happened. I hit a button or something. That's why we can't have nice things. Are you guys still here? Yeah, thank you, Matt. That was touch and go there for a second. I'm trying to go live in 5 different locations this morning. So we got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and now the new Edge Live community inside of our CRM called High Level, or as some people call it, Go High Level. So yeah, rocking and rolling. Anybody seen Bob? What about Bob? Where's Bob? I had a fat fingers. I slid something, and next thing I knew, I was out of the studio. Yeah, always hang around for at least 30 seconds if you lose me. So, yeah, faux show. So, day 474. Wow, we're getting close to 500. And when we get to 500, what will we do? Day 501. That's right. We ain't stopping. Yeah. Hey, we've been talking about mindset shifts that changed my life. Just things that I've come to more know and accept over the past several years. A classic one is, and I use this a lot, is going from scarcity to abundance. And I think it's worth bringing up again. And I'm reading this book. I don't know if it'll show up or not. But I'm getting through this in the morning. It's called The Gap and the Gain. I don't know if you can read that because I got my screen blurred out. But yeah, right there. Pretty cool book. And I didn't realize how much I sometimes live in the gap. So if you read the book, you know what that means. But maybe I'll do a kind of a condensed version of that one of these days, just for those of you guys that have read it, maybe bring it back front and center because I think it's a lot of stuff that's easy to forget. But anyway, it kind of lends itself nicely to scarcity versus abundance, or going from scarcity to abundance. A lot of people operate from a place they don't even realize, right? And that is the scarcity, right? They think, oh, there's not enough work out there. People won't pay those prices. If they win, I lose. I can't afford that. Can't afford to do that. So that mindset just quietly like limits everything that they do, because when you operate from scarcity, you're playing small. You're not even you don't winning is not even on your radar. Okay, so we're going to talk about that shift today, going from scarcity to abundance. Yeah, Justin, Katie, good to see you, man. Yeah, the old belief. Been using that a little bit this week, like old belief, new belief. The old belief might be like, hey, there's not enough, right? And this can show up as in business, it can show up as underpricing, fear of losing deals, right? Hesitation to invest in something, competing instead of creating, like worrying about what that other person's doing, holding on to everything, everything bugs you, nothing, you don't shed anything. And scarcity kind of makes you defensive, right? You kind of on the ropes, like I've talked about before. It makes you want to play not to lose instead of playing to win. It reminds me of like when I used to play basketball, I would go out and try not to sprain my ankle because I was prone to that. Damned if I didn't sprain my ankle every time I was thinking about it, right? Good morning, Tyler Kirk. What's happening? Tyler helped me out a lot getting the Edge Live community up and running. We are flying now, so you'll hear more about that in a little bit. So, how about the new belief? Like, there's more than enough, right? There's more than enough. That's that abundance mindset. There's more than enough, and I can create even more. So it's not about ignoring reality or just being like, oh, well, life's great, and kumbaya and all that. It's about understanding that opportunity can be created. Okay. Value can be increased. Get it? Growth is available, right? Doesn't matter how old you are or what you're doing, what your standing in life is. There's always another level, and we're never really done. My buddy Tony Robbins called me yesterday, and I thought it was funny. The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. That's what Tony Robbins says. Jim Rohn, another great one. Don't get paid for the hour. Get paid for the value you bring to the hour. Okay. Well, how could I charge that? Well, what are you going to bring to the table? Right. Well, stop trading time for dollars. Bring value. Okay. Dan Sullivan in the book Who Not How. I was just mentioning this to somebody yesterday I was on the phone with. You're only one who away from changing everything. Sometimes it's just having that one other person of offloading some things, right? Having that abundance mindset. Like if I could unload these tasks, maybe that would free me up to do sales, marketing, business development, CEO stuff, right? Good morning, Sherry. How are you? Yeah. Abundance thinking expands possibilities, right? You might see some things you just hadn't seen before, that can't see the forest for the trees thing, right? So scarcity shrinks your thinking. Simple as that. Abundance expands it. When you believe there's not enough, then you protect, you hesitate, you hold back. When you believe there's more available, you're going to be more, like I always say, on the offensive. You're creating, you're investing, you're taking action. Break something so you can fix it, whatever, right? That's where the momentum lives. That's where it goes. We talked about you don't get confidence and then, take action. You take action, get confidence. Good morning, Jace Hunter. Good to see you. Think about pricing in business. A scarcity mindset says, well, I can't charge that. They'll never pay that. An abundance mindset says, how do I increase the value so that price makes sense? Right? Some of the people that I've coached and they become clients and even friends are like, man, I know I quote this job well. I know we perform it well. What's wrong? Why do not have more money left over? Sometimes it's just as simple as you just need to charge more. But if you're going to charge more, be worth it. Don't just raise your prices and say, well, it's $4,500 to do the job, it's $0 to not do the job. Don't do that. Deliver a better experience. Okay. How do I increase the value so that the price makes sense? Same situation, different thinking, right? Those two things, different results, okay? And there's always a cost to stay in the same, right? If you stay in scarcity, coffee break, you undercharge, you avoid risk, you limit growth, you miss opportunities. You stay safe, and maybe you probably even stay in business and keep the same relationships. And, it's just kind of the same thing year after year, but you stay small and you make the same amount or less because you're not changing. You're not growing. Okay. All right. When you move into abundance, you think bigger. You take calculated risks. You invest in growth. You create opportunity. Abundance creates expansion. Okay. Oh, Bob, how do we do that? You're always telling us what to do. How do we do that? Pay attention to what comes out of your mouth, or the narrative, that internal narrative, things that go on inside your head. The words, I can't afford. There's not enough. That won't work here. Wipe those out and replace them with, how can I make this work? One of my favorite ones, and any of these guys that are on here, Matt Moore and Tyler Kirk and guys like that will tell you, I'll often say, what would have to happen? And this a quick side story. Used to have a drywaller, right? My guy, Mark, named him Can't Be Done. He would come in and go, yeah, can't be done. And so Mark would go, well, what if we did this and this and this? And well, I mean, we might be able to do something there. And then if we did this, this, and this, and would that work? He goes, well, yeah. And Mark would say, and finally, that if we did this, then, and he'd go, yeah, I guess that would work. So Mark would say, so it can be done. He'd go, yeah, I guess it can be done. So we would go from it can't be done all of a sudden to get it can be done. Also, another drywall story. A guy told me there's no such thing as a drywall emergency once. Shoot. I like it. So, yeah, how can I make this work? It can be done. All right. The next one is focus on value creation. Okay. Step your game up. Instead of competing on price, focus on better service. Provide a better experience. Communicate better. Deliver a better outcome. Value creates opportunity. Be better than the other person. Simple as that. It takes work. Invest in yourself. Invest in growth. Scarcity avoids investment. Nah, we don't want to do that. Why would I go to that event? $3,500 or $5,000 for plane tickets and all the stuff. What's it going to get me? Guys, you'd throw up if I told you what I've spent on personal development in the last 5 or 6 years. I might too. Why not invest in some coaching, some systems, some people, some marketing? You don't do social? Get somebody to do it. You're not good at it? Get good at it. Growth requires investment. Okay? Wow, I feel like I'm yelling at you today. Guys, expand your thinking if you can, right? Ask yourself, what would this look like if it worked? What would it look like if it worked? What's life look like? What kind of opportunities does it afford you? Do you make more money? Do you have nicer stuff? Do you go to better places? Can you provide more for others? My friend Tim Catroni took his whole family on a trip. I don't know if it was Disney or Puerto Rico or someplace a couple years ago. There was like 29 people. Plane tickets, hotels, everything. How do you think that felt? Pretty damn good, I bet. So what would it look like if it worked? That question alone can shift perspective. Thank you, Lee. I work hard at it. Guys, where in your life or business are you thinking from scarcity? I don't want to do that. That's different. I don't know. That might, people might have something to say. I might fail. I might fall on my face. Where are you playing small because you're afraid there isn't enough? All those other guys, I've said it. I'll be like, the freaking electrician just went by my house with a 40-foot boat. What am I doing wrong? The plumber would take Fridays off and tell me, hey, if you got something, this summer, make sure it's on, not on Friday because I'm on the lake on Friday. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Probably nothing. I wasn't doing anything wrong. But what would have changed if I started thinking bigger? I hasten to think that, right? Yeah. Dave says, on fire, what would it take to have you come down to Florida and talk with our marketing team? Let's talk. Yeah, I would love to. Scarcity keeps you stuck, guys. Abundance opens doors, right? Old keys don't open new doors. That whole thing. I got all the cliches. You know, one of those things shrinks your world, the scarcity. The other expands it, the abundance. Okay. At some point, you have to decide how you're going to think because your thinking determines your actions and your actions determine your results. Simple as that. Okay. Hey, if this message hit you today, whack me with a fist pump in the chat. Okay. If you got a team or some people that might be playing small, share this with them, sit them down, make them watch it. Okay. There's more available, guys, if you're willing to think differently. All right. Like I say, I want you to question how you think today. All right. Whew. Damn. Got going there a little bit. The coffee's good and hot. Thanks, Jess. Thanks, Andrea. Guys, before we wrap up, okay, I want to do something a little bit different today. Normally, say Wendy's driving today, so she's not hitting you with links, but I told her, I said, I'm going to share one link today. One link, and that's going to be to the Edge Live, okay? It's for something different. I've been building this for a while, working with Tyler in the background, working with Wendy, okay? Getting this stuff going, okay? I'm really fired up about it. It's called the Edge Live. You've heard me mention it, right? If you've been showing up here and you've been watching these lives, if you're getting value, but you know damn well, maybe you're not executing, okay, on the level that you should be, this is for you, okay? Because what we're doing inside the Edge Live community, it's simple, but it's powerful. We're just building accountability. Every time I boil down what I'm doing and what I deliver and what I help people with, that's one word. If I asked you, boil down what you do to one word, that's the word that comes up is accountability, okay? Inside the group every single month, if you join, here's what you're going to get. 3 calls, basically a business call where we break down real strategies, business stuff like sales, marketing, operations, profit, the stuff that actually moves your business forward, moves the needle, okay? You're going to get a personal development call. We're going to talk about mindset, talk about discipline. We're going to attack leadership, okay? Because your business will only grow to the level that you do, all right? The last one, the third call, we're going to call it office hours. I stole that from my friend Ben Newman. He has one called Office Hours, and I've always loved it. And I said, that's something I'm going to do someday. This is me doing it, okay? What is Office Hours? It's open coaching, okay? Real conversations. Your business, your problems, your questions, okay? We solve them together inside the group. What happens in the group stays in the group. Don't let me find out otherwise, okay? I'll tell you this. There's a lot of people out there consuming content right now, stuff like this, podcasts, books, whatever. I'm one of them, okay? Very few are executing. Very few. What's the difference? They don't have anyone holding them to the standard that they say they want. That's what it is. Even high-level achievers need a little bit of accountability, right? Okay? That's what this is. It's not for everybody, okay? But if you're serious about tightening things up, you're tired of showing up the same way, you're serious about making more money, and you're serious about becoming a better leader, a better business owner, insert whatever role you play, dad, salesperson, brother, son, husband, wife, whatever, then I want you inside. So I'm going to drop the link right here. It's the only link that I'm sharing today, okay? I want you to check it out. If it feels right, jump in. If you're not sure, jump in for a month and try it out. There's no long-term commitment. If it doesn't work for you, boom, you're gone, okay? Every morning at 8 when I show up here, I'll tell you about it. Okay, we're going to have the same discipline and consistency in that group that I've modeled here, okay? But just know this, guys. Information doesn't change your life. Execution does, and execution comes from accountability, all right? I'm going to share the link. Hopefully it doesn't screw up. If it does, Wendy will share it for me from the road, which is dangerous. And I'll get it in here. I just want to get on my Facebook and make sure I can do that. But guys, if this was helpful for you today, please share it out, okay? I really appreciate that. It helps me a lot. It gets people here. This is how I'm making a living now. So if you want Wendy to eat next week, me too. Share it out. No, I appreciate it, guys. This is fun. I have a blast doing this. I believe that's the link there. It should come up in a second. I had to do that from my phone. Hit the link. Jump in. All right. We're getting started next Tuesday. The calls are going to be at 5 p.m. Right now, I'll say always. We may switch it up down the road, but to get started, 5 p.m. on a Tuesday is when any call will be. All right. I may go live inside the group from time to time, but those 3 calls you can count on 5 p.m. on a Tuesday. Okay. The off week, say there's 4 Tuesdays in a month, the off week, I'm going to be doing a webinar with a different topic every week. Full transparency is for people to get to know me, but for me to continue to deliver content. So you're welcome to jump on those as well. So thanks, Ben. I appreciate it. Get busy out there. All right. Yeah. Steve Gerard, good morning. Sherry, thanks for being here. You bring more to 8 a.m. to my coffee. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, let's go. Jess, Paul Tarasuk's jumping in. Yeah, Andrea, check us out. I think you would love it. It's going to be great. So we had a few people jump in yesterday, and I've got more to come. So yeah, guys, please jump in. Lee Frisbee plays golf on Tuesday nights. That's his excuse, but I'm not calling him out here on the live or anything. He likes cats. Just kidding you, buddy. We'll get you. Hey, if I move to Wednesdays, would you join? Just kidding you. I gotta give Lee some stuff. He had me cracking up in the Facebook Messenger last night. The things that he's saying that I won't repeat, but we had a good time. So, yeah, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. Please share it out. Dave Brackett, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I'm having a blast. All right. Full world domination going on over here. That's the mindset. I want you to think abundance, not scarcity. Don't come to me with a whole bunch of problems for my solutions that I give you, right? I said that to somebody once. So I think you have a problem for every solution. I don't know if he liked it, but hey, we got the point across. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. I hope you have a fantastic day today. You guys that are on Instagram, which is no one, thank you for checking us out. We didn't even get Mike Nunez today. Come on, man. I don't know. We'll check. I'm gonna loop back and see if the links worked and it went live in the New Edge Live community. So this will also broadcast there every morning, but it's on LinkedIn, it's on Instagram, it's on YouTube, and of course here on Facebook, which controls the world. So anyway, guys, appreciate it. Love you all. Do something great for yourself or for somebody else today, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Take care, guys.